How we doing, Groundbreakers? Long time no see. Andy and Gabe and Tatum here with a little Score H2 box break, 3-box break, excuse me. We'll go ahead and down the team list here real quick. If anybody wants to guess the top auto, we'll give you $5 off in the Topps Tier 1. I don't have any other football, right? We'll go heat check since that's football. We'll give you a free heat check spot if you guess the top auto. Johnny Diaz with Arizona, Steve Long with Atlanta, Bruce with Baltimore and Buffalo and Carolina, Joey with Chicago, Adam with Cincinnati, Steve with Cleveland, Derek with Dallas, Kyle with Detroit, Bentley with Denver, Mike Reynolds with Green Bay, Joey with Houston, Nate Duford with Indy, Trey with Jacksonville, Josh Haslam with Kansas City, go Chiefs, Joey with the Chargers. That one wasn't Joey. Yeah, I wrote down my list wrong compared to what was already on there. I missed a few today. Apparently, sleep is actually important. I believe it was Trey with the Chargers. And then we got Matt Duke with the Rams, Derek with Minnesota, Chris with Miami, Adam with New England, Joey with New Orleans, Bruce with the Giants, Steve with the Jets, Mike Reynolds with Oakland, Blaine with Philly, and who was it that had Pittsburgh? Jonathan Lynch with Pittsburgh. Johnny Diaz with San Fran, Jonathan Lynch with Seattle, Steve Long with Tampa Bay, Johnny with Tennessee, and Nate with Washington.
Alyssa said hi to them.
So we've got just a couple spots left for the Court Kings, and that's almost full. We're probably over 2/3 of the way full on the next heat check shootout. And after that one's full, I think I'm going to do a 3-box break for the next heat check, so that'll be kind of cool. And for some reason, the Topps Tier 1's not really going anywhere at the moment. But we're trying to get that one filled up as well, because I have a couple more boxes of that afterwards that I was going to throw up again. Maybe that'll be our first eBay break in a long time. And then I'm going to make an order for this next week. I'm not sure what we'll have, but I'll get some new stuff in, and we'll keep running the heat check as well. Anybody guess anything? All right.
No guesses yet. We'll go Dak.
I'm going to say Jordan Love. There's no crying and breaking, Tatum. No, she's actually been very good. Especially all things considered. Her interesting entrance to the world. Josh Allen, Kareem Hunt, Von Miller, Daniel Jones.
Bentley Mead says Judy.
Judy. Trey Boston. And then we have a Greedy Williams, 13 out of 20. Nice little hit there for Cleveland. And Steve, I think, got him this time. Yep, Steve. Pretty much know it's Steve or Brent. One of the two. Kind of like the Chiefs with Richard and Josh. Nice hit there. Hopefully we get an auto out of these guys, though. Singletary under the radar. Joe Burrow. Chanel Jr. I'm going to throw up a little card raz after this as well. Hopkins, Saquon, Honey Badger. Nice, we got a J.K. Dobbins. Not numbered, but looks like a parallel. It's so weird being used to having Mandy sleeve stuff and then going back to the way we used to do it. John Brown, Delpit, Evans, and Jacob Eason. D.D. Westbrook, Earl Thomas, Calvin Ridley. Oh, nice. Little Chris Godwin, 48 out of 100. For Steve. There you go, Steve. Taking down both number cards so far. We're going to start seeing some sports here soon. Sounds like baseball might come to an agreement. Basketball's about ready to get going. Taylor. I wish they would have just done everybody to finish out the season for basketball. Done like 8-10 games of everybody so that fantasy basketball could have finished out. I don't think about the fans. Alan Hearns, Gray. Kenny Galladay, breakthrough. Daniel Jones, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, fantasy stars. Oh, that'll be a one we'll have to random. James Morgan, Curtis Weaver. Parker, Watkins, Van Der Esch. And I'll get everything out Monday for all this stuff, what we break this weekend and what we had left over from this week. McCourty, kind of caught up on lawn stuff. Be able to catch up on Okuda card stuff this weekend.
Yeah. Did you read any of these?
No, I haven't yet.
Adam Levy said a Joe B auto.
TJ Watt.
I guess that's the last one. Okay, I know.
Diggs, Everett. Fuller Gray. Philip Lindsay under the radar. Isaiah Simmons. Oh, thanks. Baby had her first checkup today. She's good to go. Her lungs are looking good. Keyshawn Vaughn, Gray. Julio Jones, Fantasy Stars, McCaffrey, Sammy Watkins, and Lamar. Jameis Winston. We'll just random those in the post of either the break or the live video. Probably the live video. I think we only have, 3 teams left in Court Kings, if you're not counting the Raz that's going now, so that one's real close. Vinatieri, Chris Jones, David, Judon Gray for Baltimore, Cooper Kupp, another one, Daniel Jones, Boyd, and Barkley. That one goes to the Giants. Over 50%. Ayuk, Jalen Hurts. And if you are new to the page, everything ships, so any of the base rookies and that kind of thing that we're pulling, you're going to get it all, especially in something like this. Gordon, Winston, Jordan Love Gray, a nice one. Fred Warner, Henry Ruggs. I'm not gonna lie, the top tier one I didn't think looked as good this year as last year's, but it's seemed to be fairly pulling some fairly decent comps on eBay for the good stuff. Nice. We got an Antonio Gandy Golden. I forget who he plays for. 38 out of 50. I forget who drafted him. So you guys want to help me out on that one? Gandy Golden. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Nate? I don't know if you guys saw, we added a new runner tonight. That way me and Robert can play and stuff without... Andy's actually had me win once or twice recently, so I don't want anybody thinking we're up to funny business. James White, Parker, and Watson. Of course, I saw a guy post the other day, a way that you can double check somebody that's running videos. I mean, I didn't pay much attention to it because I try to trust people, but... Seems like there's been a lot of people getting ripped off lately. Fortunately, we had our first one. At least hopefully his parents aren't real proud of him. He got to that message damn quick though. I don't know how many people would have seen it. Edmonds, DeCastro, Wake, Ryan, Drake, Derek Barnett, Gray, Breakthrough, Cooper Cup, Fantasy Stars, Eckler, Sanders, and Breeze, Bradley, and Kenneth Murray. Come on, give us one auto. Reed, Locke, Pierre-Paul, Derwin James for San Diego, Julio, Lamar, Watkins, and McCaffrey. We'll probably just split those since we have two. Oh, wait, no, there's three people on the card. We won't do that. Justin Jefferson and Cole Kmet. Oh, yeah, we still have that Cole Kmet, too. If trying to get rid of that for a buddy. Numbered to 10 out of the draft picks there. Throw an offer out if you're interested in it. Ray Jones, Savage, Evans, Sweat Gray, Winston under the radar, Jacob Eason. Oh, it was you guys. Yeah, it was Mike. Yeah, that I know. That's crazy. I didn't know Mike lived in a town close to us. I've never met him before, but I know him through a mutual friend, and he was always really good on our page. That one kind of bummed me out, but I guess you never know. I didn't realize that I knew you were part of a page name. I didn't know that was the one. Yep, that's too bad when people do that. Joe Mixon definitely takes away from the fun. Hasty. Technology's awesome, but it also is pretty easy to be used against you. Carr, Cooper, Galladay, Coleman. Oh, nice. Jake Fromm, numbered to 20. Check that out. Nice hit there. I want to say he from Buffalo, correct? Okuda, Bryant, Chase Young. Oh, that sucks. 1,500. That's crazy. Yeah, I was reading some of the backlash that you were getting in your group. I was wondering that if it was gonna take down the whole page. That sucks. For one guy's actions. Lewin, Montgomery, McCaffrey, Gurley, Carl Joseph Gray, Darius Slayton, Jake Fromm, Henry Ruggs. Yeah, Mike did run some stuff back in the day. I mean, it was mostly just little card razzes and that kind of thing, so it was nothing big, or for any, I don't think there would have been any incentive in it for him to cheat. It was just for other people's cards, so John Brown, Delpit, Chenault, unless he had somebody working with him that he was winning cards for, which, I don't know. I think that would have been kind of easy to figure out. Howard, Atkins, Stafford, Sharp, Trey Burton, Hopkins, Higgins, Okuda. John Brown, Marvin Jones, Mariota. Got a KJ Hill Gray. Another Galladay breakthrough. D. Jones, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, Ayuk again, Jalen Hurts again. Alright, let's see a big one in this. Did we only get one number in this box? We got 3 in the first one. That's weird. Oh, we got another one. And we've got a Gerald McCoy, 10 out of 100 for Carolina. Bruce, Not too bad. Jake Fromm, we got a nice Jake Fromm to 20. Jake Fromm from State Farm. Come on. She's sleeping?
Yeah.
Philip Lindsay, Isaiah Simmons, Stevens, and Elliott. All right, box 3.
In box 2 already?
Yeah, already, huh? I was feeling like it was taking me a while without you sleeping for me. Guess that's not a bad sign then. Yep. Oh, and I can't friggin' believe I won that LeBron
Thanks,
tonight.
mate.
That's only I think what? That's the second time that you've had me win?
Yeah, ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've honestly been on a wicked bender of a losing streak too. So I did win a couple Terry McLaurin autos the other day, but other than that, I've been like 2 for my last 20 something. So
Sounds
Tom-
like you're playing too much.
Tom Brady great? No, that just goes from a while ago.
No.
Mahomes, Robinson, Dalvin Cook. If I can't be myself, then Jalen Rieger. When I'm breaking. Man, turn the fan off. It got straight hot in here. Bosa, Trufant, Sherman, Ryan Finley Gray. Under the radar, Tannehill, CeeDee Lamb. You know, stuff is at least got a good amount of rookies in it seems like. And at least it wasn't like the Select H2 that was $300 a box, so. But I'd still like to see an auto before we're done here. Jake Luton Gray.
Oh, do these ones not have autos in them?
Not guaranteed, no. You get a, what is it, number to 20 parallel. Kyler Murray. Jonathan Taylor, rookie. Fulton. Mohammed Harmon, Zerline, Martinez. We got a Cameron Wake, blue, 3 out of 20 for Tennessee. Johnny Diaz. Huh. I'm not gonna see an auto. Come on. What did we open the first time we did these? Was it 3?
The first time we did the score?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Or was it just 1? Don't remember either. Either way, we haven't seen an auto. Lamar Jackson, Julio, Kenyon Drake, Jones Jr. Man, I haven't even looked at seeing what's coming out this week. Singletary. Got an Ed Oliver Gray. Tyler Boyd, Jordan Love. Nice little 2-0 rookie. Chris Miller with Miami. Myles Garrett. Ertz, Kelsey, Kamara. Oliver Vernon Gray. And we've got a Fantasy Stars, Lockett, Wilson, McCaffrey, Hodgkins, Bryant, and a Cortland Sutton breakthrough.
Pages just said that a lady bought $600 in Mosaic and Bowman at Walmart right before he got there. The vendor said that she
Who
was
said
waiting for him. Pete Bishop.
No kidding, Jesus.
She said
That's crazy.
She bought $900 in stuff last week and said, "Dude, can you just save me one freaking box for once?"
Yeah, that sucks. Mosley,
Wasn't there places that were
Parker,
putting limits
Henderson.
on how many you could
Yeah, some targets were, guys were going up to the counter with a bunch of Mosaic and what was the other one? Bunch of the Bowman baseball, and they were told that they could only get 2 boxes and had to unload the rest of their carts. Finley, Jack, Chubb, Fitzpatrick, Gray. Edelman. Tyler Johnson. I'd say the heat check's better than this stuff.
Oh, I forgot that I was
Lattimore. Nice Clyde Edwards-Hilaire Gray for Kansas City and Josh. Derrick Henry, Judy. CeeDee Lamb rookie. Zach Moss rookie. Bunch of rookies anyway, but I wanted to see some ink. Mahomes, Wentz, Griffin, and we end with a Montez Sweat. 25 out of 100 for Washington and Nate. DJ Chark, Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, that the Jacobs and the Dwayne Haskins that I have posted for the heat check. There's literally like probably 4 boxes that are better than those out of the last 14 that we have left. So almost half of them are pretty good ones. Montez Sweat for Washington. Cameron Wake, Tennessee, out of 20. Gerald McCoy for Carolina out of 100. Jordan Love Gray.
Steve Long was saying none of the Walmarts or Targets or anything near him have anything.
Okay,
Joey
yeah,
Davis
that's
said the
crazy.
same.
That sucks.
He said I waste so much time going just to be disappointed.
Yeah, Godwin to 100. Yeah, we did that a couple times because the Target is like 45 minutes away from us. I'd get there and just be like, all right, I'm going to stop making this trip. Greedy Williams, Gandy Golden to 50, and the Jake Fromm to 20. So, not bad number card, not bad on the numbers. Didn't get some ink though. That's not cool. That'll be the last of those guys. So hopefully we'll see you later tonight if we fill up something else. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.